Hello, my friends. This is Troy Stone King coming at you with another live Facebook Live video. Apologies for running just a couple minutes late on that. Had a bit of a technical challenge, and even that happens to me, even though I've been doing IT for a long, long time. So that's the way it works. Now, before we get started into the topic today, just a reminder that we're looking forward to some exciting updates. I will be putting together a list of all the videos. I'll be copying all the videos over to a YouTube channel sometime in the next few days so that you can watch these and not have to try and scroll through my news feed, because apparently I've heard from some of you that it's becoming a little bit challenging to do that. No problem. We'll take care of it. Also, sometime in the next few weeks, we will be doing updates to my website. So if you go to my website right now, the information that's on that is a little dated. There are a lot of articles related to marriage and relationships and some career stuff. It's not that that information isn't valuable still, and if you want to go and read it, it might be able to help you, but that's not the focus right now, although we will still talk about relationships quite a bit. The other thing is we will also be developing sometime in the next few weeks a podcast. I'm excited about a podcast to make it so that you guys can take some of this content with you in a much more mobile fashion. All right, so let's get into the topic for today. It is if you want to be an achiever, if you want to be an achiever, put down your phone and grab your pen. If you want to be an achiever, put down your phone and grab your pen. When I work with coaching clients, one of the things that I teach them to do is to write down specific steps that they can do to move towards the goal they want to achieve. So I'll say, okay, if this is where you want to go, here's the steps that you need to follow. And they will write those steps down. Now, those steps can also be called activities that you're going to carry out. One of the most important things to keep you focused on something is that it's continuously in front of your eyes, and it's continuously running through your mind. You watch these videos, and I'm guessing that you watch these videos for multiple reasons, but one of those is you've got dreams and goals that you would like to accomplish. Let me tell you a technique that I learned quite a while ago to help me reach my own dreams and goals. Every morning, I write down my goals, and I've got right now 3 primary goals. I write down my goals, and then I write down the dream, and then I generally write down the activities for that day. I write down the goals, the dream, and the activities for that day. And here's the deal with that. I write them every day. And why do I write them every day? So that they're constantly in my mind. And why do I say put down your phone and pick up your pen? Because it's very different from a psychological point of view to type something on a phone or a computer than to write it out with your hands. Studies have shown that when you write something with your hands, it does a much better job of being integrated into your mind. It becomes more a part of you when you write it down. And by the way, I have terrible, terrible handwriting, and my lovely bride can sometimes decipher it, and I can usually decipher it. So don't worry about the fact that you don't have good penmanship. I'll tell you what, here's an example of some stuff that I wrote down on a coaching call the other day. Can you even read that? No, but I can, mostly. But every single day, I write down my goals, and then the dream, and then I write down, yeah, thank you, my love, and then I write down the activities for that day. So let's walk through what the difference is between goals and dreams, okay? A goal is something you want to accomplish, and that may be in the next 30 days, the next 60 days, the next year and a half or so. I typically don't write goals that are longer than maybe a year and a half out. Some people say you should have 5-year goals and 10-year goals, and that's fine for them, but I don't typically have a goal that's longer than about a year and a half out. But the dream can be further out than that. So Goals are something very exact I'm shooting for. For example, let's say that the goal is to lose a certain amount of weight. Then I will say, I want to lose 15 pounds by, and then I'll put a date. I want to lose 15 pounds by July 15th. Write the goal down. Write the goal down. Now, the goal is 15 pounds by July 15th. What are the activities? The activities are, maybe I decide that I am going to change my eating habits. I'm going to stop drinking soda. I'm going to stop having coffee with sugar and cream in it in the morning. I'm going to convert myself to drinking black coffee. Those are the activities that I might carry out. But what's a dream? Let me give you another example. Let's say that your dream is to have the kind of relationship with your spouse that you enjoy spending time together whenever you're together, and that you know each other intimately and understand each other and you share the same kinds of dreams and values with each other, and that you love being with that person. That's the dream. That's the dream. Okay, so what are goals that will lead you toward that dream? Here's a goal. A goal would be, I'm going to spend 15 minutes every day with no television and no phone and no other distractions. I'm going to spend 15 minutes every day talking to my spouse. Just the two of us. The kids aren't there. There's nothing else going on. We're going to spend 15 minutes a day just talking. So the dream is a fantastic relationship with my spouse where we know each other intimately. Thank you, Shelley. I appreciate that. It's a quiet place to do the videos, trust me. The dream is to have a fantastic relationship with your spouse where you know each other intimately and you love all the time you get together. One of the goals to get toward that dream is spending 15 minutes together every day with each other, talking, no other distractions. The activities that lead you toward that goal would be, I'm going to schedule in my calendar 15 minutes. I'm going to put it in the calendar so that I treat it just as if it were something that I were doing for my day job or something that I were doing for my business. I'm going to put in my activities list for that day to take my phone, plug it in another room, and we're going to walk. I'm going to put it in the bedroom and shut the door, and we're going to sit down on the couch. I'm going to write down, sit on the couch or sit on the bed, whatever it is. If this is the goal that you're shooting for, to have that 15 minutes, you need to be very specific with your goals and with your activities. Very exact with your goals and your activities. The dream can be a little bit more tenuous, but the goals have got to be specific, and the activities do as well. And why do you write them down? Because it keeps it in your mind. Don't type it on your phone. I mean, you can type it on your phone if you want to store it, but don't type it on your phone as your primary method. Write it down. Write it down every single day. What gets written down gets carried out. If I don't write it down, I'm unlikely to accomplish it. I'm unlikely to carry out the activity. I'm unlikely to hit the goal, and that will defeat the possibility of reaching my dream. So when I tell my coaching clients, hey, here are the activities, write them down. And what is the goal that you're working toward? Because I'm an ideal state coach. And what that means is I'm taking you from your current state where you're at to your ideal state. But to get there, you got to follow specific activities to reach the goal, to get to the dream. Those are the three processes that you follow. Hey, by the way, talking about coaching clients, just want to give you a heads up that I've got one of my paid coaching slots has opened up. So if you're interested in discussing with me, potentially doing some coaching, drop me an email, live@troystonking.com, or go ahead and send me a private message on Facebook. So I appreciate that. So here's the steps, okay? Put down your phone. If you want to be an achiever, put down your phone and pick up your pen, and every single day, write down, what are my goals? What's the dream? and what are the activities I'm going to carry out today that will get me closer to those goals. Thank you, my friends, for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that it's been valuable to you. If you've got specific thoughts on these topics, drop them in the comments. Hit the like button if you like this topic, and maybe we can dig deeper into goals and dreams and activities. Drop me a comment right under there. Send me a private message on Facebook. Send me an email live@troystoneking.com. Feel free to do any of that. Thanks again for your time, my friends, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day.